Hey guys, Sam here, aka Leumas, bringing you guys another highlight reel. It's been a while. I'm only going to just want to update you guys and let you know I'm going to only post videos on weekends now if I have time. It's just hard to do it every other day. So we last left off at Clan Emeritus.HP. We won. We did lose against Clan Hydros, and it came on a holiday weekend. They weren't really good. It's just that we didn't bring our A game, and unfortunately, the match up came on a holiday weekend, and just a lot of us just weren't there. I was busy at work. I didn't play well. Most of us just didn't play well, but yeah, kudos to Hydros. You guys aren't really good, honestly, but good luck to you guys being a level 9. And just for the record, we were on a 27 game winning streak, but a tie breaks their win streak. So, you know, whatever makes you guys feel better. If you guys want to come over here and act like you're still going through puberty and post stupid stuff on my channel, I hope it makes you happy, and I hope it makes you feel better. So we're going to start off with replays. Oh, and I can't do replays here for this match against Hydros because of maintenance break. So again, just to you idiots at Hydros, that's why there is no replay. So I'm going to show you a lot of content from Mega Empire. There was actually a lot of good content and good attacks here. We won by 1 star. They couldn't close out our Town Hall 9s. We had a couple of spotty stars here, but so let's get started. Alright, so for our first replay, we have Oles, and I'm going to try and speed up some of these attacks just because we have so much content. But you see Oles here does a charge. Oh, this volume's a little loud. And you see the AQ brought 6 healers, and obviously he's just going to come right up the gut, right up the middle. So if you guys notice here, the EQ opens up a lot of space. This is a fresh hit. It opens up this whole compartment, and I think the guess was that the double giant bombs are typically by the expos, and if you notice how this over here on the left, it just has so many defenses surrounding it, this is an obvious double giant bomb spot, and this one just makes the most sense to put the other set there. So Oles knows that, Rage is here, he knows the CC is about to come out, so he drops the Rage, and I believe he uses the ability on the CC troops, which is smart. They're coming in. Drops another Rage, uses the ability. Perfect timing, takes them all out. So the BK, I think he wanted to walk in. I think he said afterwards he didn't really have a plan for the BK, which is fine. He ends up walking and doing a lot of cleanup. But again, look how much value he gets out of this AQ. And again, remember what the goal is here. He's trying to take out at least this AD so the hogs don't path to it. And if he takes out this expo, it allows his hogs not to path in these directions. So he's coming through, he's being patient. I think he lets his BK die off. Expo down. I think the AQ is going to get hung up a little bit, so I'm trying to remember what he does here. He's being patient. I remember watching this and taking a very long time. So he knows the left side double giant bombs are cleared. Starts with the hogs over here. His first heal is going to be dropped soon. Clears up all of this area. Now, there's not really much for the hogs to be getting hit with. And as you can see, this double giant bomb set is cleared out. Now this timing was really close, and because the hogs came in right here, they only tripped the bombs one at a time, which is perfect, and it ended up not even affecting the raid. AQ's taking care of the BK, hogs are done, they're already on cleanup. I mean, the time was cutting it close. I think he only had maybe 10-15 seconds left, but great job, Oles. That's really good planning. Fantastic raid. I love it. Alright, so for this next one is Boston, aka Rib. I believe this was a fresh hit too. And again, I'm going to speed up some of this stuff just because we have a lot of content to cover. Drops the CC lore. And so what we realized after this update was there's a couple of easy ways of taking out the CC with the poison. You'll see here in a second. Drops it early and just drops the troops. It keeps the troops from preventing them from coming out, and it forces them to come in, slows them down. If he had brought another single troop, that would have been easier, but he just plays it smart, drops the kill squad. He knows it's going to be a distraction for the loon, drops the poison, and then a wizard. Yep. So I'm going to fast forward here. No funnel really needed. Wall breakers in, kill squad comes in. Great wall breaker for that second layer just to get to the AQ. He knows the AQ is engaged with the BK, so he starts dropping in the hogs, and that's it. So what was funky about this was, which was kind of unfortunate, but he got lucky, was double giant bomb sets being so early on the same side as the AQ. So it's a really poor base design. If anything, the double giant bomb should have been on this back end set, but who am I to judge? We got 3 stars, we won the worst. I'm not complaining. Just saying the base layout was a little bit poor, but nice job, Rib, aka Boston. Good read, nice hit, and well done. Alright, so next attack is done by CJ. This was a cleanup attack, and I think we knew where the double giant bombs were. I can't recall actually off the top of my head where they were, but let's just watch. So he brings in a 3 golem attack from the 9 to 12 o'clock. Wide funnel with the wizards on the edges. Really good start. I believe he wall breaks the first, tries to get in the second layer, and then drops the jump to kind of clear out this middle side. We'll see here in a second. Q comes in with the late BK drop. Poison goes down. I think he drops a haste to speed up his kill squad. And I guess he still hasn't dropped the BK yet. I'm not sure. There we go. So BK ends up taking a wide walk with the AQ. Anywho, so I guess they must have been in the middle, but the AQ isn't coming yet. And then the BK starts redirecting towards the middle. AQ helps out with the AD, Hog deploying the right side. So I guess we knew that the double giant bombs weren't here on the Expo side. Drops the heal. BK's engaged finally. Oh wow, it took a while actually for that BK to get engaged in the AQ. Level 2 though, pretty easy to take down. Hogs are already moving around the base. Last heal dropped. Plenty of cleanup troops. Both heroes are still alive. Town Hall 8 defenses against level 5 hogs, and that's all she wrote. Nice job, CJ. Good attack. A little bit of cleanup on the edges, but that's what cleanup hits are. And boom. Alright, this next hit is done by Ink, aka Chris. I am going to take a little bit of credit for this one. This was attempted by me on my alt. It was attempted by, I think, 1 or 2 other people, and we knew the double giant bomb sets are right here. I started off with 1 giant and I think a handful of hogs, and they didn't path properly. I think the hogs pathed like this way and then went in, so only triggered 1 GB. So Chris was smart enough to bring in giants and then the hogs, and they knew they would centralize to the middle and then trigger the double giant bombs. So good adjustment on the fly there. Not to take anything away from Chris, he's really good, and you know, always watching replays helps. So I'm glad that he can watch a replay, fix what's needed. Obviously, because I didn't 3-start, so nice approach. And then the rest is pretty easy. I'm gonna fast forward a lot of this. Just does a nice little surgical. He still has 3 full heals. What I like about this attack and why I put this on the replay was he brings in a dragon to help with the cleanup at the end. You know, the ADs are down. I know there's 3 Seeking Mines, but he only needs a dragon to clean up a certain portion of the base. And you'll see that it actually ends up helping. Because the poison, what it's done at Town Hall 8 has... You can't bring 30 plus hogs safely on a good base and have a really good attack and have a lot of hogs left over. So what happens now is you have to kind of time, or with the 3 minutes too, you have to kind of know how many hogs to bring within 3 minutes to beat the timer, and also have enough troops for cleanup, while your hogs are surviving, etc. And so Chris does a smart approach. He brings the dragon for the cleanup. He knows all the air defenses are down and gets a 3-star. So good job, Chris. Good approach. Alright, next attack is done by Big Mac, and this one's pretty simple, and he's doing the lure and poison approach perfectly again, which I love. He drops it early and just keeps dropping in the single troops, and just keeps pulling the wizards and loons in. So this works. This clan didn't bring a dragon, which is actually easier in my opinion if you do bring a dragon, because all you do is drop more single troops and then the wizards, and pulling in the dragon, you might use that second poison if you want, but I love the way Mac does it, setting the bar for the clannies. Triggers the early double giant bombs there. I think once he saw that, he knew that he could just trickle in all the hogs from the south again. Just dropping in the heals where it's needed. Does a BK trade over here at the 3 o'clock. And last heal goes down with the CC troops. And that's all she wrote. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Nice job, Mac. I love it. Keep up the good work. Alright, next attack is done by KC. Fresh hit. Drops in the hog, does the lure. I think he drops in another hog here in a second. Oh, maybe this wasn't it. But he does a similar style. Drops the early poison, pulls them in, just keeps trickling the single troops. 2 wizards. That's it. I love it. So he brought in the 2 golem here. Just wall breakers. And I don't... 2 separate entry points. I don't think he wanted to bring the EQ. I'm not sure what his logic was here. I think he just wanted to get the wide spread and clear out this whole left side. There are a couple of spots for double giant bombs, especially over here. Maybe he felt confident that this kill squad would be able to do it. So, I don't know, but it worked. So he trickles in his hogs from the right side. He does it early. Takes out the BK and distracts. First heal dropped, which was cutting it pretty close, but he pulls it off. Yeah, that's weird. I wonder why there isn't a double giant bomb. Anywho, yep, KC just keeps ringing around the rosy here. Dropping heals where it's needed. Oh, there's a double giant bomb, and luckily he got a hog triggered one of those double giant bombs separately, so nice attack, KC. A little bit of luck there, but put it on the reel because it's fresh hit. Good approach, and it worked. Congrats. Alright, so next attack is done by yours truly. The reason why I showed this one is because I'm awesome, and I did a little bit of scouting here. Pull them out to the 3 o'clock. Same thing, drop the early poison, and all I do is just trickle in the barbs. Just keep the troops coming, let them come. Who cares if my barbs died? Let them soak in the sun. I think I end up dropping a wizard here. Sooner. Oh, guess not. And that's it. That's all it took was 8 barbs, no wizards. So I wanted to funnel my BK in. I wanted to. My goal was to try and get this BK. So I start off with the BK drop, make some funnels with the wizard, drop the poison, rage. Drop giants for distractions, and I think I just wall it here, yep. I knew from here that there were no double giant bomb threats. Dropped the early poison there. Actually, I was afraid there was a double giant bomb on that 3 o'clock. That's why I dropped that early poison or early heal. And that's it. Rest is easy. Really, I just wanted to be a part of the crew, and that's why I put myself in this highlight reel. Nice job, Leumas. This really was a bad war for me. I think this was the only 3-star attack I got on my alt. my main, I only got 2 stars total. Terrible war for me, but anything to help boost my ego, I'm all for it. And for our final attack, Anuj, bringing in level 3 hogs. He brings a lot of single troops here, and you'll see how this is done. It's a pretty easy base. It's an internet base. Brings an extra hog here just to make sure he empties out the CC. And same thing, he drops the poison. He has a little bit of trouble pulling them back in. I think he's learned, so he knows he should have just kept dropping the troops right there. And if you are bringing archers, you just make sure you spread them out and don't clump them so that the wizards and loons don't take them all in one shot. But that's it. That's all it takes. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Obviously, there's a couple of double giant bomb threats in the middle. Brings in some early scouts. I like how he does the Asian wall. He knows there's a threat, so there's definitely a double giant bomb in the middle. Drops some early heals. And actually, once you see those 3 Teslas, there are no double giant bombs. And drops the last heal up top, and that's it. And like I said, Anuj bringing in the level 3 hogs, getting the job done on a relatively maxed out Town Hall 8 base. I love it, Anuj. Welcome to the party. Get your second attacks in sooner, could you? Nice job, guys. And thanks for watching again. I am going to post another highlight reel of our current war, which was a perfect by the 10-hour mark. So stay tuned for that.